Hi, thanks for clicking on my blog. I'm Larry Baker. I am a level 2 certified sommelier and senior wine and spirits specialist at ABC Fine Wines and Spirits, with the lovely Jennifer as my camera person and my partner. By the way, if you're in Sunrise, Florida, you should come down and see her. She's a wealth of knowledge, and she's a hell of a lot better looking than I am. And no, she really can help you out when I'm not here, or even when I'm here and busy. She's great. I'm only saying that so she'll continue to do the camera work for me. I'm not going to bore you. You know Captain Washington, you know where I stand. August is Washington State Wine Month, so I could have done another video after 25 years of telling you to drink Washington State. You'll come around, just like rosé is popular. Eventually, you will jump on the Washington State bandwagon, but you still have a chance. It continues to August. I want to talk about Italian wines and answer a question that I've been asked for 30 years. In general, Larry, what is your favorite grape varietal? And I tell them it's Italian, so they go, oh, you like Chianti? Well, first of all, that's not a varietal, it's a region. But the region anywhere in Tuscany, whether it is a Chianti, I love Chianti Classico, this is Poggio. I love Brunello. Everybody always asks, they always heard of Brunello di Montalcino. These are all Sangiovese wines. In fact, both of those wines are 100% Sangiovese. So then they go the other way for Italian wine. They say, what about in Piemonte? We just came back from Piemonte, and don't you love Barolo? Absolutely, I love Barolo. There's 3 towns in the northwest of Italy, Piedmont, Barolo, Barbaresco, and Gattinara, that use Nebbiolo. I do love a great Barolo, that's the town, and I do love a Barolo here from Cabuto, and we have Barbarescos here at ABC Fine Wines Group. Who doesn't? But even Italian chefs, Italian restaurant, people come in and talk to me who were born and raised in Italy. They only know those areas. They talk mostly about Tuscany, they talk mostly about Piemonte, they talk about Venice, they talk about Prosecco, they talk about all the great. We're starting to talk a little bit about Sicily now, with Mount Etna becoming possible in Nerello wine, but they forget about what has been known by the media as the Barolo of the South, the town of Taurasi down in Campania. They call it the Barolo of the South, but the grape, and it's my favorite grape. There's your answer. You've been asking me wherever you see, what's your favorite grape? Is Aglianico. This is Aglianico. This is from Tenuta di Pepe. Campania is way down south, near the Amalfi Coast. It's inland. It's not it's not surrounded by water, but a lot of very close to Mount Vesuvius. And the grape they use, this is Irpinia. Irpinia is the general area there. There are many communes like Avellino, the hills of Avellino, where the beautiful white wine Viano del Avellino comes from. And this is not a DOCG area, this is DOC. And this is an $11.99 bottle of wine, okay? Now, in the actual specific town of Taurasi, we have a DOCG. We have a DOCG, it's 100%, it can be 85% by the DOCG rule, but this is 100% Aglianico. You could sound American like me in New York and say Aglianico, but it's Aglianico is the proper pronunciation. It has ties to the Greek, and because it's it has to be aged, by the way, 3 years, 36 months is the limit. One of those years has to be in oak barrels, and then 2 in the bottle is the rules under the DOCG. So we have the Irpinia that is not as strict as laws and is Aglianico for $11.99. This is $39.99, 2010 vintage, same producer, Taurasi. It's called Mia Opera, means my opera, because this is really music. But because it's big, because it's bold, and because both of these wine, the grape Aglianico is leathery, big expressions of dark black fruit, they equate it to the big dark black fruits of Nebbiolo and call it the Barolo of the South. I disagree. I would like to call Barolo the Taurasi of the North, because this started first. There is lots of history. This goes back to ancient times, before even there was a DOCG system, and the Greeks, of course. The Greeks and the Romans started it all. But Aglianico is a grape that is way before Nebbiolos or DOCGs and Barolo. Plus, I think it's more complex. I think it's bolder, and I just love the gigantic cassis flavors: blackcurrant, red fruits, plums, leathery, espresso, coffee. It's a deep, dark brine, and you know, $39.99 for something that, I mean, this is the Terrazas de Irpinia. This is $11.99 for everyday drinking Aglianico, and 100% Terrazzi. You won't find it on very many Italian restaurant menus or any restaurant. I had it available at Shima Brazilian, but that's a Brazilian steakhouse because I know what Terrazzi is. But I'm very surprised at 5-star Michelin chefs or 4-star Michelin chefs from Italy coming in and saying they never heard of Terrazzi. I think it's bigger and bolder and more affordable, and it's a bargain on a menu. You can get it for $89 instead of a $300 bottle of Gaia. So there's your answer. You've been asking for, everybody comes to me, so what's your favorite grape? I like Cabernet, and I go Aglianico, and even an Italian said, what the hell is that? So now you know Larry's favorite wine grape. Come in here, we have both of these here, and of course if you want to stick with the traditional Sangiovese, but remember, that's what I'm saying. I'm reversing it. This is, Barolo is the Terrazzi of the south, of the north rather. Reverse it from what everybody else says. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for today. Again, Washington Wine Month still going on. You now know the age-old, everybody wants to know, people can't sleep at night knowing what's Larry's favorite grape, but it is Aglianico, or Aglianico for my New York friends. Until I see you again next time, if you're local, stop here, see Jennifer and myself here at ABC Sunrise, or stop by and see any of your wine and spirit specialists, or if you happen to run into Paul Quaglini, our wine and spirits, what is his title now? Wine and spirits supervisor, manager, specialist. He is also an Italian wine ambassador and handles Italian wine buying. You'd be lucky to, he's a wealth of knowledge of Italian wine, a lot more than me, and I've been with him to Tenuta Pepe, so stop and say hello, or check us out at www.abcfws.com, and if not, you know, join my blog, follow like you're doing now, and you have access to me all day time. So again, till I see you next time, chin chin from Italy. Aglianico is my favorite grape, and have yourself a great day while the shopping cart goes by.